You should really go to a retirement home one day and volunteer and just talk to them. It will make you want to do shit every minute of your life, because when you see regret in a man's eyes, it's fucking painful because you can't do shit about it. When you're 90 and you're not mobile and you're tired and it's over, you can't do it. You can't do it. You can't build that company you wanted. You can't spend that time with your kid. It's regret. Yeah. And it fucking drives the shit out of me. How are you? Good. What's cooking? How's the year going?
Good. Cool.
What did radio do? What did TV do? I think when the pavement's gonna hit here is, how are you measuring all the other activities, right? So everybody loves to say you're right, and that's why I went there. Yeah. Mazel tov that you want us to prove our $50,000 on Facebook sold shit, but I want to understand how your 400,000 on print catalog and whatever other horse shit you're doing is selling, because you have to challenge that to have a fair conversation.
Gary, it's so hard to be in a meeting with you.
I know, I railroad them.
It's so hard.
It is.
Just never feel pretty enough next to you, Gary. It's so hard.
Which is so inappropriate because you're so pretty.
I love it. It's been a while since I've seen
the action, right?
It's been like a year and a half.
It's maximizing that, but
you still shut down most weekends because you kind of take that with the wife and kids out every weekend. Yeah.
I work so much that if I don't do that, I won't have a family.
Exactly. Yeah, that must be a tough one.
It is tough. It is tough, and it ebbs and flows. Like, they're getting older now, and I'm taking more time.
How old are the kids?
7 and 4.
Okay.
So they're starting to become real people, you know?
Yeah.
You're an inspiration.
Thank you, brother.
Inspiration.
Thank you. What's your name?
John.
John. Good for you.
Like a photo?
Yeah, let's do it.
You must be traveling the world now.
Quite a bit.
Yeah, I bet. Lovely stuff.
Thanks for saying hello.
Best of luck.
Talk to you. Stay well.
I really like that.
Me too. I thought the vibes were very good. Yeah, it is. Who's going? All of us?
Wait.
All right.
What's that?
Fan.
Oh, thank you.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Could I take a quick selfie?
Sure.
Sorry to interrupt.
That's
your
okay.
day.
It's okay.
Enjoy London.
What's your name?
Jonas.
Jonas. Nice to meet you, man. Thanks for saying hello.
What are you doing here?
We have an office here, so just doing business. Well, that's most places.
Be with Gary.
Right.
Oh my God, we look great.
We look terrible.
No, we look amazing. You look terrible. I look phenomenal.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you look phenomenal.
No.
And I look terrible as a girl. That's so amazing.
Wow. Let's save that moment.
Yep. Awesome. Cool. Talk to you. See ya. I can't see it.
You can't read the sign.
Oh, the wine library. I love it. You know how many times this has been shot to me?
Are you serious?
Uh-huh. This is, I've had so many people take this picture for me. That's awesome. Hello. How are you? Good. I'm Gary.
Oh, hi. Yeah,
Hi.
sort of.
How are you?
Peter.
Good, Peter. Such a pleasure. How are you?
So who came first, you or me?
I think you. I think you. If it's 88, I changed the name in '96, so definitely you.
Oh, right.
Real pleasure. Real pleasure. How are you?
Yes, good.
Good. So many people send me that picture of your sign out there
really?
through the years. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. Well, I got to do some shopping. Yeah, real pleasure. I'll see you soon again. Good. Just doing some new business meetings. Somebody's got to make money around here. All good stuff? You know, wine, I'll tell you why wine was such a home run for me. I love storytelling. And wine is the perfect, like, do you know how crazy wine is? There's unlimited products and they change every year. Like, not only are there like 1,000,001 stories, but like the story between this wine in 2013 and this wine in 2014 has a whole nother story. You get to talk about like the rain and the sun, or like how they farmed it that year. It's unlimited. And plus the other thing that's fun about storytelling is you love to tell stories in categories where people are intimidated. So like people are really intimidated by wine. By the label, intuitively, like a sign that says something about it. Bought some wine for the London office. Ryan, Meg's good? Good? You did it so well, you snuck in.
I do think there can be a ridiculous amount of business
Good to see you.
Doing well?
I'm doing well.
Good.
Let's do it.
I'd love to get you to Dubai. Let me show you this. Ironically, since we did VaynerWorld, I've not been able to follow the content as closely because
you've been busy.
It's so busy, yeah. It's almost like the graduation of following you is to stop following you.
Do I get it? You know I put out content like that. That's all I talk about. Of course, that's the. I mean, watching that makes me smile.
Yeah.
I know what that is.
Yeah.
And so, of course.
Sorry, mate.
No, it's not your fault. It's a Canon 5D. It works.
Should be strong enough.
It's okay?
Yeah, it's fine. It still records. I want that to be a daily.
Oh, that's gonna make it. That's gonna make it. Let's see.
Yeah.
Putting this right in my car. I gotta go to this meeting.
All right,
Love
always
you
good
guys.
to see you, man.
See you, man.
Take care.
Love you, man.
Respect.
Talk to you soon. Talk to you soon, brother. Hotel, I slept for 2 hours, and that's it. So I only have I'm on 3 hours of sleep.
Well, I've been
And then I'm leaving. Then I'm leaving. Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Was there, yeah.
Awesome.
Where's Gary, yeah?
Yeah, it's really cool. Well, great. So, thanks for getting together. And it was a lot of fun jamming in LA.
Yeah. And I guess on the back of that, I guess I was really
when you really look at the business, how many buckets can the business play in that is of sizable meaningness for you to spend money to create and deploy? All right, let's do it. Like an old Batman thing. To the roof. This is nice.
You don't want to actually see our official searches for both and markets.
I think that's very subjective to the end user. I think that way too many people want to be the judge and the jury of high quality content, but at the end of the day, high quality content is completely answered by the audience that it's trying to reach. So for example, as you can imagine with me, I'm an aggressive Jersey guy. Sometimes I curse on my content. A lot of people in a certain demo and definitely in a certain mindset think it's very high quality, if not the most high quality business content on the internet. Then there's a lot of other people that are conservative and are, quote unquote, more professional, buttoned up, that see me wearing a t-shirt and cursing and think it's the lowest quality, right? That it's crass. So I think that it's super important to recognize that high quality content is judged by the market that the content is trying to reach. Yeah, I think that's an interesting place to take it. I do think that content that is from a personal, look, I think any personal brand, any individual that is in acting mode is creating vulnerability. And I think that the more you are who you are, the more upside you have with what you're doing.
Hey, Gary.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
How have you been?
I'm good.
Good.
How are you?
I've been really well.
Yeah?
I'm glad you made it tonight.
Well, thank you. Thank you for
I'm starting to realize, like everybody's saying, I didn't realize 10 o'clock was an unusual thing in London, so I'm like pumped with the turn. I'm like so proud of the turnout.
Yeah.
It should be fun. I'll get it started in a minute.
Okay, great.
Thank you so much for coming together. Eric and I were talking about my next trip to London. I said, you know what? I want to do something that I've been doing for a long time with a bunch of new friends, people that I've maybe met once or twice, and this turnout is super fun. I think you guys are gonna really enjoy this. What I'm about to tell you about is probably the singular reason I still go to conferences. So I'm gonna start this by telling you a story. In South by Southwest 2008, that was the year when it was starting to get bigger. Twitter popped the year before, and there was like 3 times more people that came to South by than the year before. And of course, anybody that's come before, you know how you hate when anything sells out. It's like a band or anything of that nature. All of us, people were like, oh, it's selling out, it's so crowded. There was lines to actually get into a party. So what happened was, that night, me and my friend Travis, who went on to become the co-founder and CEO of Uber, and my friend Kevin Rose, who is probably the face of the whole Web 2.0 movement at the time as the CEO of Dig. And so that night, hey Lars, how are you? So that night, sit. Yeah, pull up a different chair, Rice. That night, we all went into a hotel room with Dave McClure, who went on to start 500 startups in a big venture fund, and 5 or 6 other people, one of the co-founders of Living Social, and we called it the Jam Session. Really cool stuff, like so many fun inside jokes. One of the big things that we try to do, and one of the things that'll be fun tonight, is you'll all get to know each other. Maybe you'll do it more often. I think I'm planning on doing a bunch here in London. I want to make it kind of a thing. It's fun to see who is right and wrong. Like, I genuinely believe that IP is the most underpriced asset, and like, Marvel really, really struck me, and then like, just the Pokemon Go, I give a lot of credit to the IP. I think even this entire table, this room, grossly underestimates the speed in which technology is actually gonna happen. Like when you really just take a step back and think about where the world was just 10 years ago, so many of the things that we talk about as a day-to-day base infrastructure, cost of entry to what we live in today, didn't exist. When you project out 10 more years of technology, like it's just so extraordinary. I don't think we sit here 3 months ago and think there's that many tens of millions of users using an AR app in 90 days and you just wake up one morning and over a weekend it's real. I just think there's a lot of that going on that I think is gonna be really fascinating to see. I'm a complete believer that the world is built on the shadows of our society, that they're an equal important infrastructure. I mean, even what's going on in the US right now, like because of live streaming and where the internet is and media is, like we as a country have to start facing some of our real issues that we don't want to face. I just feel like everything you do is on the record. I think privacy is fundamentally dead, and I just live within that context.
So like in the past maybe like month, what has like old people like really taught you about entrepreneurship and like moving forward and hustling?
Like you should really go to a retirement home one day and volunteer and just talk to them. It will make you want to do shit every minute of your life, because when you see regret in a man's eyes, it's fucking painful because you can't do shit about it. When you're 90 and you're not mobile and you're tired and it's over, you can't do it. You can't do it. You can't build that company you wanted. You can't spend that time with your kid. It's regret. And it fucking drives the shit out of me. It just drives the living shit out of me.
Fair,
you know what I mean, mate?
No, that's my thing. And like begin to build that foundation.
How old are you?
I'm 27.
You got fucking time. It's a balance of regret and patience. Like you can go hard on for 3 years, do nothing right, wake up, and be young as fuck. Like, I'd rip my arm off to be 35. 5 years, like take it, you know?
Yeah. No, okay, that's
that would
fair.
be the biggest thing I would tell you. Like,
just go all in.
yeah, I mean, yeah. And recognize where you are in the system, right? Obviously anybody can have a tragic thing, but you're a young man and you've got a lot of time. So it's like pulling equally from like ambition and no regret, but equally being patient. They're contradictions, and finding the balance in the two is where all the magic is.
Dude, I hate you, man.
12:24, I'm heading out. I don't need you following me to the hotel. I'm going to sleep. See ya.